Welcome, dear listeners. Tonight, as the moon casts its gentle glow upon the world, we embark on a tranquil journey into a cozy and quiet tale, a story woven with the softest threads of the night, tailored to cradle you into the arms of sweet slumber. Close your eyes and let the strains of the world fade away, for here, in this sanctuary of words, you'll find the embrace of tranquility and the whispers of serenity. The night has unfurled its wings, and now we shall glide through a dreamscape adorned with the soothing melodies of imagination. In this gentle reverie, where the cares of the day find reprieve and the stresses of tomorrow fade, we shall wander through tales that cradle the soul. So, my dear listeners, let us set sail on the tranquil seas of story, guided by the softest breeze of peaceful dreams. Are you ready to embark on this whispered adventure into the land of slumber? Let us begin. Once upon a time, in a quaint village nestled between emerald hills and murmuring streams, lived a young adventurer named Sarah. With an insatiable curiosity and a heart that longed for the uncharted, she spent her days exploring the hidden corners of the world around her. One misty morning, the sun peeked through the treetops, painting the forest with a golden hue. Sarah ventured deeper than ever before, her feet treading on a carpet of fallen leaves. As she wandered, entranced by the whispers of the wind, she stumbled upon a peculiar sight, a mysterious, ancient-looking pot half buried in the earth. The pot stood there, covered in moss and leaves, seeming as if it had been waiting for eons to be discovered. Sarah's eyes widened with wonder, and her fingers traced the intricate carvings adorning its surface. It felt cool to the touch, with an enigmatic aura that seemed to pulse faintly. Driven by her insatiable curiosity, Sarah decided to investigate further. She brushed away the soil and leaves, revealing the pot's full form. Its designs told a tale of forgotten times, of magic and mysticism. Legends whispered that this pot held unparalleled powers, able to grant wishes or unravel the secrets of the universe. Undeterred by the warnings she had heard, Sarah's heart danced with excitement. She carefully lifted the pot, cradling it in her arms as if it were the most delicate treasure. With each step back to the village, she could feel the rhythms of anticipation, adventure, and magic beating in her chest. As the village came into view, Sarah knew her life was about to change. Little did she know, the melodies of destiny had begun to play, and her journey with the magical pot was just beginning. A rhythm that would guide her through a tale of wonder, enchantment, and discovery. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a warm, golden glow across the village, Sarah delved into unraveling the pot's mysteries. Alone in her small room, she placed the ancient artifact on a wooden table, her eyes fixed on its ornate patterns. With a beating heart, she whispered an incantation she had found etched on the pot. To her astonishment, a gentle hum filled the air, and the pot began to shimmer with a soft light. Sarah hesitated, wondering what she should conjure. With careful consideration, she wished for a delicate, vibrant flower. Instantly, a blossoming bloom emerged from the pot's mouth, its petals radiant with hues that defied description. Joy and awe flooded Sarah's heart, but she could sense the pot's power came with a price. The flowers had a fleeting lifespan, mirroring the brevity of a fragile melody. Curiosity spurred her to test the limits further. She whispered another wish, this time summoning a small, twinkling gemstone. The pot obliged, producing a gem that sparkled like 1,000 stars. Yet, even in her amazement, she recognized a pattern. The larger the object, the shorter its existence. Sarah felt the weight of responsibility settle upon her shoulders. The pot was not an infinite wellspring of abundance. It demanded thoughtfulness and consideration. Every creation was a note in the song of balance. As the nights turned into weeks, Sarah delved deeper into the pot's magic. She learned that it could only create non-living things and could not bring back the departed or grant life. It had a limit on the complexity and intricacy of what it could produce. The more she asked for, the more it taxed her, leaving her drained and fatigued. The village around her flourished with gifts from the pot, but Sarah knew she needed to be cautious. She shared her discoveries with the village elders, emphasizing the importance of using the pot wisely and appreciating the transient beauty of its creations. In this dance of newfound powers and old wisdom, Sarah learned that every wish carried a price, a melody that required harmony. The pot taught her to respect the rhythm of nature, to cherish what was given, and to understand that even magic had its limitations. The song of responsibility played on, and Sarah embraced her role as the steward of the pot's ancient melodies, ensuring they resonated with caution and respect. With newfound knowledge and a growing sense of responsibility, Sarah couldn't resist the allure of the pot's magical potential. She began experimenting, conjuring small, inanimate objects to illustrate its capabilities. A delicate melody of excitement played in her heart as she carefully crafted miniature sculptures, intricate jewelry, and mesmerizing trinkets. She marveled at the intricacies of each creation, the pot manifesting her desires in ways she had never imagined. It was like composing a song, with each wish forming a note that blended into a harmonious tune of her making. However, Sarah was acutely aware that this symphony was not without its ethical considerations. As her abilities with the pot grew, she faced an internal struggle. The allure of personal gain beckoned, a chance to bring prosperity to her village, to endow her loved ones with riches. Yet, an ethereal caution echoed in the depths of her conscience, reminding her of the delicate balance that must be maintained. Late one night, by the soft glow of a flickering candle, Sarah sat at her desk, pondering the implications of her actions. She knew she had to face the questions that echoed like persistent beats in her mind. Was it right to use the pot for personal advancement, even if it brought joy and prosperity to her community? How could she strike the right balance between desire and responsibility? In that quiet moment, a clarity washed over her like a cleansing wave. She understood that the true power of the pot lay not just in its ability to manifest wishes, but in the wisdom to discern when and how to wield that power. She realized that using the pot for the greater good of her village, for genuine needs and modest desires, was in harmony with the rhythms of her conscience. With renewed determination, Sarah made a promise to herself. She would use the pot sparingly, only for essentials, and to spread joy within her community. She would uphold the values of honesty, empathy, and compassion, ensuring that the melody she created would resonate with an everlasting ethical harmony. The pot became a tool for unity, a source of benevolence that rippled through the village. Each wish she made was a carefully chosen note in a melody of empathy and goodwill, composed for the betterment of all. Sarah had found her rhythm in the magic of the pot, a song that harmonized with the essence of responsibility and selflessness. One fateful afternoon, while Sarah was away attending to her duties in the village, her best friend Alex stumbled upon the magic pot. The pot's allure was too strong to resist, and curiosity got the better of Alex. With a sense of excitement and a dash of impulsivity, Alex made a wish for immense riches to benefit the village. However, the pot, interpreting the wish with a literal understanding, summoned a torrent of golden coins that flooded the village square. Chaos ensued as the once peaceful village turned into a whirlwind of panic and disorder. The unintended consequences of the wish were catastrophic, highlighting the risks of uncontrolled magic. Sarah returned to a village in disarray, where her fellow villagers were struggling to navigate the sea of riches that had engulfed their homes and streets. The weight of responsibility pressed heavily on her heart as she rushed to find Alex and understand what had transpired. Together, they braved the chaos, devising a plan to undo the wish's unintended consequences. They realized that the pot's magic was a delicate dance, and precise wording was crucial. They carefully wished for the coins to transform into bountiful harvests and materials that would sustain and enrich the village without overwhelming it. As the pot granted their amended wish, the golden coins transformed into fertile lands and abundant resources, bringing relief and order back to the village. However, the incident left a lasting impression on both Sarah and Alex, a somber lesson in the importance of temperance and mindfulness when wielding such potent magic. Sarah and Alex shared a realization. Magic, like any power, required a deep understanding of its nuances and a profound respect for its potential consequences. They vowed to work together, ensuring that the melodies they composed with the pot's magic would always harmonize with the needs and aspirations of their community. In the end, they transformed a potential disaster into an opportunity for growth and wisdom. The experience forged an unbreakable bond between them, reminding them of the delicate dance they must perform to keep the rhythm of magic in tune with the symphony of life. As Sarah and Alex delved into the task of rectifying the unintended wish, they faced challenges that put their problem-solving abilities and friendship to the test. The transformation of the golden coins into abundant harvests and materials wasn't a simple process. It demanded precision, collaboration, and a careful understanding of the pot's magic. They spent countless hours strategizing, examining ancient texts, and experimenting cautiously. The pot had its rules, and they had to work within its boundaries. It was a puzzle they had to solve, a melody they had to compose with perfect harmony. They discovered that the pot's magic was woven into the very fabric of the universe. Each wish connected to a delicate equilibrium. Tinkering with one aspect had a cascade effect on others. This realization heightened their appreciation for the importance of responsible use. As challenges arose, they leaned on each other, their friendship strengthening in the face of adversity. There were moments of frustration and doubt, but they always found solace in their shared determination and their trust in each other's abilities. One moonlit night, after weeks of tireless effort, they uncovered a breakthrough, a way to carefully alter the wish, aligning it with the village's genuine needs. With cautious optimism, they stood together and made a wish that harmonized with the rhythms of nature and the prosperity of their community. The pot responded, and before their eyes, the village transformed once again. Abundant crops flourished, new homes were built, and the villagers were blessed with prosperity in a balanced, sustainable manner. The melody they had composed had finally found its perfect tune. The experience left an indelible mark on both Sarah and Alex. It deepened their understanding of the pot's power and the responsibility that came with it. They realized that the pot was a teacher, imparting not just magic, but wisdom, a melody that required careful playing and a heart in tune with compassion and discernment. Their bond, forged through challenges and triumphs, grew even stronger. They vowed to continue their journey, using the pot's magic judiciously, always mindful of the harmony that should resonate through their wishes. The rhythms of friendship and responsibility guided them, ensuring that their song with the pot remained a beautiful and benevolent composition, enriching the lives of all they touched. A morning sun bathed the village in a gentle glow when a weary messenger arrived, bearing a plea for help from a distant kingdom. The messenger spoke of a looming catastrophe, a relentless drought that threatened to engulf their land, causing suffering and famine. The urgency and desperation in the messenger's eyes struck a chord within Sarah. As the village gathered to hear the plea, Sarah felt a deep sense of responsibility tugging at her heart. She contemplated the magic pot, recognizing its potential to provide aid and relief to the struggling kingdom. The pot held the power to conjure life-sustaining resources, perhaps offering a chance to alleviate their suffering. Yet, the lessons learned from their previous experiences echoed in her mind. Sarah knew they had to be cautious and deliberate in their approach. She sought counsel from the village elders and her ever-reliable friend, Alex. Together, they deliberated on the risks and benefits of using the pot's magic for a cause beyond their village. The stakes were high, and the responsibility weighed heavily on them. They realized that while the pot could be a beacon of hope, it required a careful balance, a melody that harmonized with the well-being of both their own community and the kingdom in need. Sarah decided to embark on the journey to the kingdom, accompanied by Alex and the magic pot. They would use the pot's magic judiciously, focusing on essentials like fertile seeds, clean water, and materials to construct efficient irrigation systems. The aim was to aid the kingdom in overcoming the drought and building a sustainable future. Their journey was a challenging one. They encountered hardships, faced doubts, and grappled with the ethical implications of their decisions. However, with resilience and unwavering determination, they reached the kingdom and set to work, carefully employing the pot's magic to provide the necessary resources. Through their efforts, the kingdom began to heal. Crops flourished, wells brimmed with water, and the land once again bore the promise of life and prosperity. The grateful kingdom celebrated their newfound abundance, and Sarah and Alex realized the immense impact they could make. The experience strengthened their understanding of the pot's power and the profound responsibility it carried. It reinforced their belief in the importance of using magic for the greater good, always considering the well-being of others and the delicate balance of nature. Sarah and Alex returned home, their hearts filled with a sense of accomplishment and a deeper commitment to using the pot's magic wisely and compassionately. The rhythms of their journey had shaped them, reminding them that true power lay not just in magic, but in the intention and responsibility behind its use. A melody of kindness and empathy that echoed in their every wish. Under the shade of the ancient oak tree in the village center, Sarah and Alex sat, discussing the daunting adventure that lay before them. The sun was setting, painting the sky with hues of orange and pink as they contemplated the potential use of the magic pot for their quest to aid the distant kingdom. This magic pot has the potential to provide the kingdom with vital resources, Sarah said, her eyes reflecting the flickering firelight. We can conjure tools, seeds, and materials that will help them combat the drought and rebuild their land. Alex nodded, acknowledging the power the pot held. Indeed, it could be a beacon of hope for the kingdom. But we must be cautious. We've seen the consequences of impulsive wishes. We need to weigh the risks and benefits. Sarah agreed, her gaze fixed on the pot they had placed before them. We can't afford to repeat past mistakes. The balance between using the pot to help and avoiding unintended consequences is delicate. Each wish must be crafted with precision, considering the well-being of all. As darkness enveloped the village, they continued to deliberate, discussing the responsibility that came with such a magical gift. They knew that the pot's power, if not handled with care, could inadvertently bring harm. We vow to use the pot responsibly, Alex declared solemnly. Our intentions will always be for the greater good, to alleviate suffering and empower those in need. But we must remember the lesson of balance. It's crucial to ensure our actions don't inadvertently cause harm. Sarah nodded, a determined look in her eyes. Our hearts will guide us, and we'll seek wisdom from the elders when unsure. We'll be each other's moral compass, ensuring the rhythm of our actions is harmonious with the melody of responsibility. As the night deepened, they made their pact, a promise to use the pot judiciously and with caution. Their resolve was unwavering, for they knew that their adventure could shape not only the kingdom they sought to aid, but also themselves and the lives of those they touched. With the dawn of a new day, they set off on their journey, the magic pot carefully packed, ready to create a tune of benevolence and hope. Their steps were guided by responsibility, their hearts fueled by compassion, and their friendship fortified by the understanding that their mission was not only to help, but to protect the delicate rhythms of life. As Sarah and Alex arrived in the distant kingdom, the sight that greeted them was heart-wrenching. The land was parched, and the people were suffering from the relentless drought. The once vibrant kingdom was now in turmoil, its inhabitants struggling to find even a drop of clean water. King Arik, the ruler of the kingdom, met them with a somber expression. He explained the gravity of the situation, detailing a critical resource they needed to survive and thrive: an underground aquifer that had run dry due to the prolonged drought. "We are in desperate need of water," King Arik pleaded, his voice filled with concern for his people. "Our crops are dying, and our wells have turned to dust. We need a source of clean water to sustain our land and nourish our people." Sarah and Alex exchanged a determined look, recognizing the potential of the magic pot to provide the kingdom with the essential resources they so desperately needed. They decided to use the pot responsibly, focusing on conjuring food, clean water, and building materials to aid the people and help them rebuild their lives. With their plan in place, they set out to gather crucial information about the specific needs of the kingdom. They spoke with farmers, engineers, and community leaders, carefully understanding what would have the most significant impact and how they could best use the pot's magic. Working tirelessly and with meticulous precision, they harnessed the power of the magic pot, being mindful of its limitations and the consequences of their wishes. They created a delicate melody of wishes, carefully choosing what to conjure to bring relief to the kingdom. As they used the magic pot to provide much-needed assistance, the kingdom began to see positive changes. Food and clean water became abundant, and building materials were conjured to aid in reconstructing homes and infrastructure. The people's suffering diminished, and a glimmer of hope returned to the land. King Arik, along with the grateful citizens, expressed their heartfelt gratitude to Sarah and Alex for their selfless help. The duo felt a deep sense of accomplishment and fulfillment, knowing they had made a positive impact on the kingdom by using the magic pot wisely and responsibly. This chapter beautifully showcased how Sarah and Alex leveraged the magic pot for the greater good, underlining the importance of their moral and ethical choices. The tale served as a testament to their commitment to making a positive difference and the responsible use of their newfound powers. In the end, Sarah and Alex stood amidst a revitalized kingdom, the once barren land now a testament to the transformative power of their responsible use of the magic pot. The people were flourishing, their hope rekindled by the duo's selfless actions. The harmony they had brought to the rhythms of the kingdom resonated far beyond its borders, leaving an enduring legacy of compassion, wisdom, and the profound impact of using magic for the greater good. Their journey affirmed that true magic lay not only in the possibilities, but in the intention and responsibility with which they wielded it. A melody of benevolence that echoed in the hearts of all they had touched.